You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio. Revelio.
he's in at the present moment, the headmaster, would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him. If someone gets struck by a cursed broom...
Revelio.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Not sure why I should have to pay for fizzing whiz-bees from a tunnel that anyone could have found. But oh well. It would be far more enjoyable if the prefect stayed...
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Someone was sat by the fire in our common room the other day with steam coming out of their ears. It's astonishing what one can learn when keeping one's mouth shut in the common room. People feel at liberty to talk about anything there.
Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizardkind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deemed mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I'd perfect my mermish, of course, and I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Revelio.
Cross Wands was so much fun, wasn't it?
Ha!
Why did I never learn how to swim?
Lumos. Confringo! Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Confringo! Lumos. What do we have in here, then? Lumos. Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombard. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio.
the Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Revelio.
You've had
Famous for someone having a pet troll and not much else. I don't mind dying to make me a few souls.
Bombarda!
Stop! Make it!
Bombarda!
Anyone
Revelio.
found it in me?
Come now! You're embarrassing yourself.
Reducto!
Perhaps you ought to give up.
Come bring us! Damn you! Bombarda!
Marvelous strike!
Bombarda! How does that feel? Arrest him, Bombarda!
You can't roll your way out of this! No.
Reducto! Arresto momento. Bombarda! Let's Rodrigo! Not so tough now, are ya? Reducto! Bombarda! Ringo! Arresto momento. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Also. Fringo. Lumos. Revelio.
Reduction!
So close.
Lumos.
Confringo! What's that meant to be? Confringo! I do have a knack. Are you even trying? Confringo! Protego!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Production! Might be fairly!
Oh, it's a bit like, being on fire.
Glacius. Confringo.
Protego! Incendio!
Clumsy little fool.
Expelliarmus.
Dodged an attack. Good for you.
Glacius.
Confringo! Did I hurt you?
Now you're just getting on my Confringo! I see better. Confringo!
Stupefy.
Protego!
Glacius.
Incendio! So bad. Confringo! Incendio! I shall kill you for this when I get down from it! Protego! Pathetic! Incendio! You thought you had me there!
Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.